This is their second visit today. We were here earlier today, and they were serving food anonymously. No one knew they were serving food.
Kind of hard to see this anonymous.
With masks.
They're so recognizable.
Well,
with masks, a little bit more.
And anonymously, and they didn't come out here for publicity. They came out here to work, and then we went to visit some of the families in the impacted area and view firsthand some of the impacted area, and then they wanted to go visit the first responders and personally thank them for their efforts to help our families and our neighbors.
My family, those are the words of the mayor of Pasadena, Mayor Victor Gordo, who has said himself that Prince Harry and Meghan were not there because they were seeking publicity. Harry and Meghan were there to help. They were there to help. That's why Harry and Meghan were there. As you heard yourself, he also said that this was Harry and Meghan's second visit there today. Harry and Meghan's second visit there today, my family. Their second visit. You know? And my family, Harry and Meghan also were there serving food anonymously, wearing masks. There is no way even you would know if it's Harry and Meghan. You know? And that Harry and Meghan were able to visit and also support families in impacted areas. You know? Harry and Meghan also were able to visit first responders and support them and say thank you for what they're doing, for the wonderful work they're doing. And despite that, Dan Wooten, who is a well-known bully, posted a comment on X saying this, and I quote, that even while cosplaying a humanitarian, Meghan still manages to do that thing of always looking for someone more important in the room. And this is grim, using this fire catastrophe in LA as a Netflix PR stunt, says Dan Wooten, someone who regularly bullies Meghan in particular on a daily basis, on orders of William and Charles, as Dan is following Prince William and Charles' orders to bully Meghan, like he did the late Colin Flack. You know? And we always say, justice for Colin Flack, who sadly took on life after Dan Wooten, who worked at the Sun tabloid at the time, basically waged a smear campaign against the late Colin Flack, who then proceeded to sadly take her own life. Justice for her. And now Dan Wooten is after Meghan, spreading disgusting lies about Meghan. You know? That's what Dan Wooten is doing. And my family, you've heard yourself the words of the mayor of Pasadena, who said Harry and Meghan were not there for publicity. They were there to help out. And let me tell you really what the issue that Dan Wooten and the other carnival of so-called experts in the UK have against Harry and Meghan. The fact is, Harry and Meghan are everything that members of the Rorota would love it if the other taxpayer-funded royals back in the UK were. They would love it if those taxpayer-funded royals, William, Kate, Charles, Camilla would have even a fraction of the charisma, of the compassion, of being genuine like Harry and Meghan. You know? They would love it if their taxpayer-funded royals were half, even just a half, a quarter hardworking like Harry and Meghan are. They would love it. But the fact is, the taxpayer-funded royals are lazy and they don't like to work. And they don't like serving. The only ones they serve are themselves, as evidenced by what already we found out, that William and Charles are people who even make money from the very same charities that they are supposed to represent. You know? Harry and Meghan, on the other hand, are showing up and doing good. And they're doing it without earning a single penny of taxpayer money. Without a single penny of taxpayer money, Harry and Meghan are able to help out victims of this LA wildfires without earning a single penny of taxpayer money. And the issue whereby Dan Wootons, my family, posted a video saying that Meghan still manages to do that thing whereby of always looking for someone more important in the room. Those tantrums are because UK media were rejected by Meghan. Last year, I read you a piece from The Sun from a carnival of so-called experts who said this is what Meghan needs to do this year in 2025. Meghan needs to come back to the UK because her constantly never coming out to the UK shows us that we're somehow not even important to Meghan. We mean nothing to her. Said one carnival of so-called expert for the Sun tabloid. You know? That they feel rejected by Meghan. And no wonder you are seeing the tantrums from Dan Wootons. Meghan, after being abused for so long, and who is still abused by people like Dan Wootons, who are Prince William's cheerleaders, who are briefed by William, despite everything Meghan said, look, I am not going to put up with this abuse. You know what? I am leaving. I am leaving. Harry saw what was happening and said, Meghan, Archie, we are leaving. Meghan said, let's go. You know what? Let's go. And they left the UK. And ever since then, you know, tabloids who have always made it clear that Meghan is unwelcome in the royal family can't accept seeing that Meghan isn't groveling on her knees, begging to be accepted by them. They are groveling on their knees, being so bitter and angry that Meghan won't bend the knee and beg to be accepted by those who abuse her. My family. And they're pissed off and they're angry about that. And that's why they're saying that they're the ones who now feel rejected by Meghan because Meghan has gotten the memo. The memo that the UK media have kept on sending to Meghan. Meghan, you know what? Don't you ever come back to the UK, said Amanda Platel of the Daily Mail. Piers Morgan said to Meghan, Meghan, go back to America. She did. Yet all of them are complaining. Why won't Meghan come over back here to the UK? Why won't she come over back here to the UK? Oh, you know what? You know, Meghan basically is looking for someone who is more interesting or important to talk to in the room, you know? Because Meghan does not want to talk or speak to her abusers, honestly, are way, way beneath her. Are way, way beneath Meghan. And they can't stand it. They can't stand it. Remember, as Harry even said of the Rorota, he said, it's a bizarre, my family, upbringing to be brought up in a system whereby you as a member of the royal family are expected to somehow dance for the very people who lie about you, who are given access to you because of an arrangement between the palace and the press. Ever since you were born, you know, whereby you as a member of the royal family are expected to dance for them, to dance for people like Dan Wootton or Piers Morgan or my family, any other member of the Rorota. Harry and Meghan, despite all the attacks, all the bullying, all the abuse, they don't want to speak to the UK media. In fact, I've had multiple carnival of so-called experts, like for example, Peter Eden saying, oh, you know what, Meghan and Harry should talk to us. They should talk to us. I had even Dan Wootton saying himself, Diana would work with the press, you know. Diana would work with the press, you know. Why can't Harry do the same thing? Work with us. Look what happened to Diana. Look what you did to Diana. Her son and her son's wife have never ever bent the knee to the community, to work with them, to engage with them. Harry is even suing them. He can't stand them. He clearly can't stand them. And most of the carnival of so-called experts know this very well. Very well. You know, normally, a carnival of so-called experts would write negative articles about you, and then you say, oh, you know what, come over for an interview and then we can talk, and then if you give them what they want, they'll write glowing things about you. Piers Morgan, and I don't think I've even spoken about this. Piers Morgan, a couple of days ago, my family was saying to Meghan, you know, that it'll be okay doing an interview with Harry and Meghan. For years, he's been calling to, you know, for Harry and Meghan to give him what he wants. An interview with Harry and Meghan, which will make Piers Morgan a fortune. You know? My family. And have Harry and Meghan yielded to those demands? Of course not. I mean, how can even Piers Morgan have the audacity to bully and abuse Harry and Meghan all these years and then say, Harry and Meghan, I want an interview with you. Even a couple of days ago, he was saying he'd be okay with interviewing Harry and Meghan. A couple of days ago. After everything he has said and done to Harry and Meghan. You know? My family, one of the reasons as to why Harry and Meghan have been bullied, one of the many reasons, is because UK media have wanted to force Harry and Meghan's hand to speak to them, to engage them. And no matter what, have Harry and Meghan ever yielded to the demands of the UK media? Never, 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 never. Even till to this day, you have carnival of so-called experts saying, Harry, work with the media, work with us, work with the tabloids. Same tabloids who have been doing everything in their power to try and destroy Harry and Meghan. And that's why that is like, you know, Meghan is okay with talking to anyone who's more important in the room. Not us too, because to them they feel like, oh, you know what? Meghan sees us, UK media, as unimportant to her, as beneath her. You know? UK media want to be the only ones with the right to reject Meghan, but they don't want it to be Meghan who rejects them. They're like, no. Meghan, we reject you. You can't reject us. We are the ones who reject you, not the other way around. And the fact that Meghan isn't groveling at her knees, begging to be accepted by her abusers, is what angers people like Dan Wootton and Piers Morgan. Meghan's rejection. Meghan's rejection. They can't get over it. They can't get over that, my family. They can't. They can't. You know? They can't. And my family, Meghan and Harry, are showing up and doing good. That's what they're doing without earning a single penny of taxpayer money. You know, my family, if it was the royals, they'd say, oh, you know what, we've done 20 engagements this year. We showed up, cut ribbons, we deserve a pay raise. In fact, even my family, right now, King Charles is getting a £45 million increase in the money he'll be receiving from taxpayers. Clap for Charles. Clap for Charles, people. Clap for Charles. The way he is grifting and making money over the taxpayer. Whoa, my goodness. They have a good thing going there in the UK. They have a good thing going there, my family in the UK, with the monarchy. Whereby these people, my family, you know, in the monarchy, in the royal family, there is no way they'd ever want to, for the public to abolish the monarchy because they make so much money. So much money, have so much power even, you know, and they use the money from the public to continue exploiting the taxpayers, to continue maintaining a hold on the power that they have in the UK, my family, and other, my family, you know, countries like Canada, New Zealand, you know, and my family, the monarchy in the UK, in my opinion, should be just abolished. But they really, honestly, Charles, William, you know, with the monarchy there, they have a good thing going. They have a good thing going with them. The way they make money over the taxpayer. I mean, how does Charles even explain, I deserve a £45 million raise? I mean, how do you even get that so quickly? Listen, my family, if I was a CEO of a company or a business, for me to get a pay raise, I must at least show some results of what I am doing to get a pay raise. What has Charles, William, Kate, Camilla done all year to get a £45 million pay rise? Surely. What have they done? What have they done? Surely, in all honesty, what have they done to deserve a £45 million pay raise? What? You know? Right now, people are seeing what Harry and Meghan are doing without earning a single cent of taxpayer money. And of course, questions are being raised, being like, if Harry and Meghan are able to show up, do good, support others without a single penny of taxpayer money, what about the others? Why are we paying Charles £45 million extra money to what we already pay him? And yet, when you look at what he's doing, he's not really doing anything, right? He's not really doing anything with family. If someone is saying, I did 20 engagements this year, I showed up on cut ribbons this year, 20 times with family, 20 times, surely that doesn't mean you get a £45 million pay raise for cutting ribbons 20 times. You know, I even had last year a carnival of so-called experts saying, I think it was Griffiths Charlotte of Daily Mail, yeah, I believe it was her, who said that Prince Harry, if he comes back, he must accept those minor, of course, roles or duties, like, for example, cutting ribbons. If Harry does come back, we'll give him some things to cut, some ribbons to cut, and he must be content with that and not do anything else. So my family, they know that most of the members of the royal family do nothing. They do nothing. They know that very well. And all this stuff about Harry coming back is all about just gaining control over him. Gaining control over his future, his life, his destiny, his kids, my family, futures. That's all the farm wants. That's all the farm wants, to gain control over Harry's life, his future, my family, his destiny. And of course, to ruin him, to prop up Prince William. That's what they want to do and achieve with Prince Harry. And every day we hope they never ever succeed, because that is their ultimate goal. You know, that's their ultimate goal, to prop up Prince William by destroying Harry and Meghan. You know, in my family, the farm should never and must never ever succeed. You know, so I found to the farm and looking media, Harry and Meghan left. They fled the UK and they're living their own lives. Here they are supporting members of their community in California, where Harry and Meghan have been living for the past close to 5 years now. For the past close to 5 years now. You know, Harry and Meghan have called the US home for like 5 years now. The abusers and bullies told Meghan to leave. She left. Now they complain that Meghan is living her life and supporting her local community. Shame on those who are abusing Meghan for supporting, you know, her local community. Shame on those who attack Prince Harry also for supporting his local community. After the tragedy that has unfolded in my family in California, shame on those who are attacking Harry and Meghan. You know? And also my family, one point here is this. If you believe that Harry and Meghan are craving attention, then why are you giving them what they want? I mean, Dan Wootton is a hater. If he believes that Harry and Meghan are craving publicity, why is he giving them what they want? Why is he giving Harry and Meghan attention? Why? I mean, my family, I have looked at Dan Wootton's channel. He only is whinging constantly about Meghan. And he claims to be a so-called royalist who supports the royal family. Meghan left, and here he is still whinging about Meghan living her life in California. You know, Dan Wootton, Meghan is not coming back. Instead of being happy and overjoyed, most of the carnival of so-called experts are complaining constantly. How dare they go out and support, you know, LA fire victims? And if Harry and Meghan did not go out and do something, they'd be accused of doing nothing. They're damned if they do and damned if they don't. So my family, Harry and Meghan will do what they believe is right. And the right thing, of course, is to help out, which is what Harry and Meghan are doing. And I fully support what Harry and Meghan are doing. They're doing amazing things. By showing up and doing good, Harry and Meghan, we say thank you. Thank you for showing up and doing good. You know? The wrong thing will be to do nothing. You know, my family. The wrong thing will be to do nothing, my family. And Harry and Meghan have shown up and, of course, did good. And I fully applaud them for that. This is their local community, my family. This is the state where Harry and Meghan, my family, have been staying for the past 5 years. They have every right in the world to get involved, support, and help out. The tabloids in Britain should shut up and leave Meghan, Harry alone to do what they want to do. This is Meghan's hometown. This is Harry's hometown. This is Archie and Lilibet and Doria's hometown. Just like UK media never ever wanted Meghan in the UK. I think also I can say that they, UK media, should buzz off or butt out of, you know, anything having to do with my family with Harry and Meghan's lives in the United States of America. You know? Leave Harry and Meghan alone. Let them live and work in peace. Harry and Meghan are genuine. They are good. They are kind-hearted. They are amazing human beings. And for them, I wish them happiness, peace, joy in every single thing that Harry and Meghan do. And thank you to Mayor Gordo for coming out and saying, listen, Harry and Meghan are not out here for publicity. They are here to help out. You know, once again, I must say this. I love how the state that Harry and Meghan fled to have welcomed Harry and Meghan with open arms. How Harry and Meghan are supported. How they are welcomed. How they are valued. I love it. I love it. And I'm sure that Harry also feels the same way too, of how he himself has been welcomed in the US. Sadly, Meghan was never ever welcomed in the UK. But you know what? My family, now the carnival of so-called experts who are jumping up and down saying, Meghan, leave this country. And the same ones who are like, why won't Meghan come back? Why can't she come back? She thinks you're not good enough for her. And seeing their tears is honestly, funny. It's not honestly funny at this point. It's funny at this point, And Meghan, you live your life. Meghan, you thrive. Meghan, you be happy. You be happy. And do what makes you, Meghan, happy. And let nobody, Meghan, nobody ever destroy the happiness, the joy that you have inside of you, Meghan. Don't let anybody destroy it, Meghan. We are with you. We love you. We support you 100%. And so right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, and Doria Bugland, and all of you members of the squad at home. May never wins. Love wins, and stay tuned on this video. Love you also forever, and may God bless your family. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, my family ever prosper. And so right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have discussed with my family, on what we have just discussed with my family. May God bless you all, and stay tuned on this video. Love you also forever, and may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana ever prosper. It never wins, love wins, and stay tuned on this video. Love you always and forever, my family. Harry and Meghan were there to help out, not to seek publicity. And if you're complaining about saying that Harry and Meghan are seeking attention, then why are you giving them what they want, Dan Wooten? Why? Why do you have an entire channel whereby you basically mourn every day about Harry and Meghan? Why? Why can't you move on and just leave Harry and Meghan alone and focus on your so-called William McKay, Dan? Why can't you? Why can't you? Stop monetizing and making money from your hate campaign towards Meghan and Harry. Meghan has moved on. It's high time the ones who bully her and abuse her also move on from her and leave her alone. Thank you to Mayor Gordo. Thank you to the amazing community, my family in LA, for welcoming Harry and Meghan with open arms. And now you're seeing Harry and Meghan, my family, doing their part and helping out. As a thank you for how they have been welcomed in my family, California. And may God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. Once again, stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana ever prosper. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.